It has been 9 years since the original release of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures All-Star Battle on the PS3, and it was exclusively on the PS3, but now it is out everywhere on PC, PS5, Xbox, you name it. JoJo fans all around the world rejoice. You can finally play as your favorite characters. So let's just dive in and see what has changed. Here are the modes on the screen. There's All-Star Battle, Arcade, Versus, Online, and Practice mode, and we're going to run you through some of the new features and additions to the game. The first thing you'll notice is that there isn't a story or campaign mode. That has been replaced with the All-Star mode, and also they have rid the stamina mode of the first game, which is definitely a welcome change, so you aren't limited and can keep playing for as much as you like. There are 8 panels in total, with one of them being a boss panel involving actual fights that happen in their respective timelines/arcs that has to be unlocked by completing a number of panels on the side. Not all the battles are canon, so you don't have to worry about spoilers if you're new to the franchise, but there are definitely cross-arc battles such as Dio from Phantom Blood versus Dio from Stardust Crusaders, and the dialogue between them is golden. And that goes for all the other fights as well, but we'll get into that in a bit. Say page A for part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, you'll need to win 4 battles before playing the fight between Jotaro Kujo and Yoshikage Kira. But in page 2 of Battle Tendency, you only need to clear 2 battles before unlocking the boss panel between Joseph and Kars. All the pages and panels, save for the boss fights, are available to you from the get-go. Also, there are modifiers/special rules for the fights, which helps vary the flow, so no 2 fights are the same. They also have secret missions that you can pay 250 gold for to reveal, but you can also play around and see what works. You can unlock outfits, art, and more by completing them, so it's worth a shot being a completionist. For newer players, there's the easy beat system now that triggers auto combos by button mashing the same button, which makes it super accessible. You can also buy support effects to help you in your battles if you find yourself being utterly... So there are a lot of options available to help newer and even returning players with their fights. Remember, there's no shame in asking for help. And now the arcade mode. The arcade mode has Challenge Battle and Endless Battle. In Challenge mode, you have 8 consecutive fights lined up, and if you reach an S grade with a couple of characters, you'll earn bonus gold depending on your challenge difficulty. Next up, Endless Battle. It pits you in fights with opponents that get stronger with each round. Your health carries over, and you'll gain more health back depending on the time you have remaining. On top of all of that, there's also Harvest Time, reference to the stand of course, and it appears every once in a while. So playing while it's on increases the gold from your normal results, a bonus multiplier if you will. So make sure to hit the arcade once you see those yellow gremlins around the title. Next up, the shopping gallery. Basically, you can view and buy bonus content like voice actor lines, 3D models, 2D models, view the JoJo glossary, and more. And you have access to them whenever you want, provided you've unlocked them. In the Customize section, you can edit the various character actions, poses, lines, and screen effects for their taunts and victories. If you unlock or buy character models, you will have more options to customize your character. You can also edit your player card here with any tagline that you've unlocked with the medals. The previous roster of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle was at 40, but now there are 50 characters in the remastered edition. New characters include Speedwagon, Maria, Pet Shop, Jotaro from Part 4, Yukako, Trish, Prosciutto and Pesky, Giacchio, FF, and Diego. Also, Ikuro Hashizawa is back, which newer JoJo fans may not be familiar with, and that's because he exists outside the universe, but is another creation of Hirohiko Araki. And it's nice that he's back because he was in the original roster, so fans of the predecessor, don't worry, your favorite bioweapon is still there. Of course, all the characters are available from the get-go, so any aspiring or current fighting esports players can get a feel for them before they take it to the tournaments. You can totally play as Paul Nera's best friend, Iggy, in his epic battle with Pet Shop now. Of course, all these characters have different styles like Come On, where you can charge your HH/Altimeter, Vampirism, Stand, and there are also others like Mounted for Diego and Johnny, Ogre Street for Speedwagon, and of course, Bow Arm Phenomenon for Ikuro Hashizawa. A lot of the original voice actors, or seiyuu, and newer ones, say in the case of Jolin Kujo, who is now voiced by Fire's Eye instead of Miyuki Sawashiro, have redone their voice lines, and they all sound so much more comfortable in their roles after all these years. So, mad respect for the voice actors for coming back and re-recording your lines. You guys are awesome and the fans love them. Also, the character models now closely reflect the ones in the anime, so that's even more juicy JoJo-ness to bite into. It is a beautiful game with rich visuals, amazing voice acting, and tons of abilities to learn and master. If you are a JoJo fan, you need to get your hands on a copy. Anyway, if any of you out there have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll do my best to get to them. And I'll catch you soon. Take care.